Hey, the Thabreakmasta here. This is going to be my Naruto Manga Chapter 602 discussion/review video. More or less more of a discussion here because I want to just talk about this chapter, not necessarily go over exactly what happened, because there's a few interesting things that happened in this chapter that I want to discuss with you guys here today. So, let's get down into it. And it's the thing is, it's Madara himself, as I want to talk about. It's interesting how he kept himself alive. The thing is here, he does emphasize, like, I am Madara Uchiha, and Obito does know about Madara Uchiha. That's one thing we know about him. So the thing is, how he's keeping himself alive is very, very interesting. How is this happening exactly? As I'm wondering too. Like, how is he able to do this with the Mazo statue, or Gezo Mado? Apparently, he attached himself to the Gezo Mado, and it's keeping him alive. That's why his appearance looked like what Nagato looked like when he attached himself to the Gezo Mado. Remember that? So it's actually very similar to how they're keeping themselves alive. So maybe you can live a very long time connecting yourself to the Mazo statue then. So I think that's what's going on right now, is how he's still alive and what's going on. That's the first thing that's very interesting, how he's kept himself alive for all this time. Though he could have done with a better means instead of doing that, but apparently I guess that's the only thing he could have done at that time. Not really sure. The other thing I want to talk about is the Mazo statue itself. Like, it's very weird. Apparently, that thing can create Zetsu. So, the Zetsu came from the Mazo statue? I mean, I thought someone created them, but apparently the Mazo statue actually must have Senju cells, because also Obito's body is Hashirama's artificial body, or it's a Zetsu basically. So that is confirmed that because he has Senju cells. We already knew this, but it's confirmed that half his body got connected to that crap right there. Now that's why his arm is just stuffed all falling apart and whatnot. So I mean, he looks pretty bad too, Obito. He looks yacked up. But the weird thing is how he's moving around so much. That's the other thing. He's like moving so much around. He's like, I gotta go. Oh, I gotta go, Kakashi. Man, we gotta go back. I gotta go back to Leaf Village, man. And then freaking Mado's like, no, you can't go nowhere. You can't go nowhere. We both stuck here. We're gonna be here forever. Yeah. Now if you listen to me anyways, guys, so he's gonna be sitting there. So it's just, I don't know. It's an interesting chapter, but I'll have to put it as an okay chapter. Okay chapter. I mean, it's getting things moving along, I have to say, but it still brings more questions. Not really anything really answering itself still. But I mean, I can say it's a good chapter. But nonetheless, it's very interesting. And also, apparently, Obito knows that his Sharingan won't advance unless he's around Kakashi. And so he's like, oh, if I'm with Kakashi, me and him can both protect Rin. Like, he keeps saying that, like, we gotta protect Rin. I'm protect Rin and stuff. And at the end of the chapter, he's like, I gotta go. I'm alive and stuff. So I'm just like, he really wants to go back to Leaf Village. I mean, that's what it seems like. So I'm curious to how he gets warped in this, and what does Madara do? Because Madara did save his life, and what he's gonna make him do to make him become like this. Become all evil and have the moniker, have the identity of Toby and stuff like that. Like, what is he trying to do? How did he get to that point? Because right now it doesn't really show yet, and I'm curious how this whole plan is gonna come along. Because I wonder what Madara is trying to do. Because apparently Madara cannot do anything. Like, he has to be stuck in that world. Not sure if they're even in like the actual world. Like I said, they're between heaven or hell right now. So it's just like I don't know. So it's a very interesting chapter. That's all I can say. It brings a lot of makes you wonder, and it brings some more questions into this whole thing that's going on with them. So I'm really curious what else is gonna happen, what's going on, and when does Madara actually die then? Like, because I mean, it seems like I say he's gonna have to use Obito in some form or way. So I'm curious of what's really gonna happen here. So I'm just really curious about all this, because it's interesting. It's interesting. That's all I can say. So leave your comments below and tell me what you think of the chapter. If you got any, if you want to talk to me, anything. You got any ideas? Because I mean, maybe they can hint that this could be also Azuna. Maybe just saying he's Madara, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm just throwing anything out there at this point. But I don't know. I'm really curious about everything. So I'm just curious what you guys think about this chapter. So leave comments below. Tell me what you think. Like this discussion/review, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see some more Naruto discussion reviews and whatnot. So yeah, it's been the Thabreakmasta, and until then, break out.